Good afternoon. Good afternoon from the East Coast of the United States. This is Ray, W2RE, live from the RHR studio here in New York. I'm physically in day number 20 in isolation in Summit, New York. I am physically sitting 180 miles northwest of New York City, and we're ready to work some DX. I'm going to start off on 20 meters, and then I'm going to head over to 40 meters and test propagation. So when you put into chat, please mention your call sign so I could announce it on the air, or at least announce it in the video here that you've checked in. Let's get a lot of check-ins here this afternoon. Let's check out propagation. You know, from Maine, you just never know what the propagation's going to be. It's a lot better than I could tell you from New York. I've been doing this for a little bit now. And propagation from Maine is a little bit better than New York. So sometimes the band is open to Europe much later than it is in New York. So we're going to give this a try here and see how propagation is. Let's fire it up here. Let's turn the volume up and let's check it in. Hey, Ian, how you doing? Put your call sign in there, Ian. Zone, put your call sign if you have a call sign.
Wasn't too good, but anyway, no,
wow.
no rain during.
Well, that guy's 20 over. Let's see if we can find a frequency here. I'm going to go a little high in the band here. Because, you know, I'm going to work some stateside guys here, too. So let's go to above 225. Let's get up into the general portion of the band here. Maybe 229. Somebody's on CW on 230. Let's try this. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Mike 3, Whiskey United November. Good to see you. Hey, Ryan. Lawrence, VE3, HQM. Thanks for being in here. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use, please? Hello, CQ, CQ20, CQ20 meters. Whiskey 2, radio echo. Whiskey 2, a radio echo, calling CQ20, CQ20. Whiskey 2, radio echo, QRZ.
Whiskey 4, Sugar Foxtrot.
Okay, Whiskey 4, Sugar Fox. You're on the back of the beam here. I'm beaming Europe. You're 5 and 7, 57 on the back of the beam. I'm in the state of Maine. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. Hey, Lawrence, good to see you. Hey, Connor.
I'm 30 miles west of
Ahmad.
Tennessee.
Maybe we'll work you in South Africa. Roger on the 5-8. Roger on the 5-8. Very good. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. I'm in the state of Maine. QSL?
Roger that. My name is Stan. Sugar Tango Alpha November.
Okay, very good, Stan. Thanks for calling in. Have yourself a great day. Appreciate it. On your way out, checking out, tell me what state you're in. Whiskey 4, Sugar Fox, Stan. Be safe, be well, stay home. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Alpha 1 kilowatt Mike, QRZ. Tennessee, 73.
Okay, Tennessee. Thanks for calling in. Let's see if the band is open. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Okay, Papa Alpha 1, Kilo Mike, good to hear you. Good to see the band still open to Europe. It's 20 minutes to 5 p.m. here on the East Coast of the United States, and you're 5 and 9, 59. QSL? Hey, Lee.
Good afternoon, and thank you very much for coming back to my call. In excellent conditions, so thank you for 5.9. You have 5.9 plus 20 dB on my long wire area, like Henry Scratchel, Kilo Romeo Echo Sierra Ocean, and the QTH is the Hague, capital city of Netherlands. So, PA1, Kilo Mike, listening for you. Go ahead.
Okay, very good, Cresso. Good to hear you. Fantastic. Beautiful copy. Papa Alpha 1, Kilo Mike out of the Netherlands. I'm running 5 over 5 over 5, running 1,500 watts from the state of Maine. Looks like Propagation's in good shape here tonight. Thanks for the 5-9 plus 20. You're 59 plus 5. QSL?
QSL, well, nice to
Please
hear
share,
that.
please share, please share. Hello, Mr. Powell. Kilo Mike 4, Queen, Bravo, Charlie.
With Linear, Victor Lima 1000. Says only and fitted 18-meter long wire.
80-meter long wire.
All bands from under 60 meters.
Okay. Stand by. Okay, very good, Cresso, very good. A lot of stations calling on top of you, so we won't hold it with you. Be safe, be well, stay home. Papa Alpha 1, Kilo Mike, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Bye-bye. Okay, thank you. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Denmark Radio Hotel, what is your call?
Roger, Roger. This is Italy Whiskey 6 Denmark Radio Honolulu. You're 5-9 plus. Give us on.
Okay, Italy Whiskey 6 Delta Radio Hotel. You're also 59 plus into the state of Maine. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. Go ahead. Hey, John.
Ray, congratulations. Nice seeing you.
WA5 ZVE.
Where was the praise? 73 and good night from Italy. W2 Radio Echo. IW6 BRA 73.
Best wishes, my friend. Be well, be safe, stay home. Ciao. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Mike 3, Tango Radio Charlie, like a local with your 10 watts. Incredible. 59 plus. Go ahead.
Thanks a lot, Ray. How are you? You're 5-9 plus 20. Are you back home, over?
Nope. I'm still in isolation. I'm here 3 more days. I'm heading back home on Friday. QSL?
QSL,
Roly-boly.
Ray. Well, give me your missus my regards and your best wishes from me to you. You stay safe. Look after yourself, Ray. 5-9 plus 20.
5 each, KK.
Yep, Roger. Yep, be safe, be well, stay home. Always a pleasure to hear you. Mike 3, Tango Radio Charlie. Thanks. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. QRZ.
9-1. Tango.
Big station, signal out of Malta. 9 Hotel 1, Tango. 5-9 plus 30. Go ahead.
Hey Ray, how are you doing? Whiskey 2 Radio Echo 9H1 TT. Good evening to you. You're booming in the Mediterranean. You're 20 over 9 with me, Ray. Hope all is well. Go ahead.
Yep, we're doing as good as we can in isolation. I've been up here in the mountains for 20 days. I've been in isolation for 20 days, and we still have snow on the ground up here in the mountains. I'm 180 miles northwest of New York City, and I'm operating remote into the station in Maine from my laptop from the kitchen table here. We got the wood-burning stove going, so it's very cold here in the mountains, and we still have snow on the ground. 9 Hotel 1, Tango, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Okay, excellent stuff.
Please share,
Ray.
please
Well,
share.
I can say that the GXPs are doing a great
Yep.
job. You're really booming in here, Ray. Ray, well, very quickly here, clear skies, temperatures 19 degrees C right now.
Wow.
And we're well into spring now, but we're also locked inside, pretty much, let's put it this way.
Thanks for the 60 over, Robert.
7 weeks now.
What's your call?
So there you are. Okay, Ray, listen, I don't want to keep you. I know there's a lot of guys trying to call you there, so nice to copy you. I wish you all the best, 73. Always a pleasure to hear that stack there. Take care, Ray. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, 9H1TT.
Yep, very good, fantastic. Really appreciate you calling in here. And you sound like a local. Beautiful audio as well. Be safe, my friend. 9 Hotel 1, Tango, from the island of Malta. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Bye-bye.
Ciao, Ray. 73.
Mike 871 AM, Ray. I hope you copy me.
Okay, the 1 Alpha Mike. Again?
Yeah, this is Alpha 71 Alpha.
Ah.
Ray. How are you?
Alpha 71 Alpha Mike, booming in here, 20 over. How you doing?
I am fine, Ray. I think you are the one who's booming in here. I see the whole spectrum is nobody there except you. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. Fantastic. Propagation seemed pretty good here. I heard you on the other night on 40 meters. I heard you operating from your home QTH, and then I heard you operating from Charlie November. Everybody said you were much louder from Charlie November, but here in Maine, there was no difference. Go ahead.
Roger. Oh, why didn't you stop there on the net and say hello, Ray? Please do. We always like the first hour of the net. We work the Top Guns and people there on stateside, and then and DX stations as well. We've been joined with Echo Lima 2, Bravo Golf, from Liberia there in west of Africa, and we get more DXs coming with us as well on the first hour, and then the last hour the guys open the net control
Connor.
for Europe to join because they've been listening for us for a while, and that's the way we handle it right there. But listen, I went to your station, and I'm really impressed by the setup there.
20 over.
And I need to keep in touch with you. I think I'll have to plan a new project in here, Ray, over.
Yeah, very good, Safe. Yeah, listen. You can communicate with me at any time, no problem. And when I didn't check in from the beginning, I was just tuning around the band. And I think I heard you talking to Angel down there in Puerto Rico, Whiskey Papa 3 radio, and you guys were in communication. Then he passed it off to somebody else, and then you were going back and forth between your home QTH and the Charlie November QTH. And I remember some guy in Colorado, I don't remember his call, he said that he could not hear you from Alpha 71, but you were much louder from Charlie November. And I'm in Maine, and I didn't see any difference. I think maybe Alpha 71 might have been a little bit stronger, but, propagation different from different parts of the United States. The United States is a very large country. Well, Safe, you're 20 over, peaking 30 over, big signal. I'm surprised that I'm the only signal you're hearing on the band out there in the Middle East. So back to you. Alpha 71, Alpha Mike, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Yeah, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo A71 AM. Well, Ray, let me tell you,
Safe
I went to your
isn't Cutter.
page, and I went to your page there and saw all the pictures and the videos thanks to you when you were climbing those towers and putting the big yagis in the morning and the wind and
Hey there, that was
amazing,
Angel.
Man. And very nice. I know you have your own company for communication and stuff where you set up. The other day you told me a special software which you run.
Yep.
And I heard you just a while ago when you said you're working from your laptop there now, talking to me from a laptop to your station there. Amazing. Nice.
How many people have a QSO with Cutter?
I used to be suffering with the internet connection here because there's no wire internet on the farm. But I have a SIM card with the static IB, so I can only go through the smart link for the flex radio and stuff like that.
Yep.
And remote. And of course, yes, I'm enjoying my Charlie November 2 AM there with my brother Charlie November 8 Yankee Zulu station. I did put my since last year. I left my Flex Radio 6300 Ray over there, and the Metron amplifier, but
hey, Ulf.
One, it's a manual one. Now we trying to get maybe a step-IR antenna there because it's nice to be tuning on different bands as it is there, Ray. But yeah. And then I'm planning to do. Maybe I get excited with the remotes, Ray. I know your station there. Some people who talk to me, like Dr. Dave, Kilo Hotel, can't recall his call sign as well. I think he's one of the users of your station there, Ray. It's amazing, nice setup indeed, Ray. W2RE A71 AM.
Yeah, very good, Safe. Yeah, well, we've been doing this for a while. We've been playing around with the remote stuff for quite a long time. where I'm physically located at the moment here in the Catskill Mountains. I bought this QTH in 2010, and when I bought this QTH, I was still working full-time for Pepsi Cola. And so for me to get here was always 4 hours round trip, because my home QTH is just north of New York City. I do not live too far from Ken Garg, Whiskey 3 Japan Kilo. You've been to his house. I only live about 20 miles north of Ken, not too far from New York City. But this QTH that I have in the mountains here, in the Catskill Mountains, is 105 miles one way, so it's 210 miles round trip. So anytime I wanted to operate the station, I'd have to jump in the car and drive here. So around 2011, we started to play around with the remote technology, and we realized there was nothing really good, no good solution other than the remote rigs that could make the connection. And then, it came down to software. And we had to design our own software, and everything from there on is history. We don't use any software except our own, and and we're really big fans of the Flex Radio. We're going to be moving forward with the Flex Radio equipment. That's definitely the future of remote operations. There's no doubt about it. Even though I'm on an Craft K3 at the moment, we are slowly removing the K3s out of the system, and we're going to go with Flex Radio full time. As I told you, Safe, I'd rather operate from my laptop than an actual radio. It may be strange, it may be odd to hear that, but I don't like spinning the VFO or turning knobs. I don't even like the whole concept of using a radio anymore. It's so much simpler and it's so much easier for me just to open up my laptop and connect to this beautiful console that we have and just operate. This is how we operated the WPX contest for 32 million points. All 10 operators operated this way. And everybody came through with the same experience, Safe. They all said it was incredible to operate this way. It's, in my personal opinion, this is going to be the future of ham radio. People are going to get away from those knobs. That's why the Flex Radio is going to be very popular with their software, in my personal opinion. So back to you. Alpha 71, Alpha Mike, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Roger, Ray, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, 7, 1 a.m. in here. Well, yes, as you mentioned, I add my voice to you there as a personal opinion. Well, I know lots of friends who still in touch with they still in belief of the knobs, and I left the knobs.
I can't believe people still use SSTV.
I'm not missing them much, really. I only used them on my Maestro when I was there in London, and I used the Maestro to connect to both station and work DX or call my friends and enjoy my hobby. Indeed, technology is moving fast, Ray, and that's what we really need to catch up with. But I don't blame those guys, the very old hands who are really in touch, with their own radios, and especially the ones who made their own radios, they're proud of making it. So I don't blame them of loving it, and it's different concept and different opinion, as you said there. It's our opinion. I agree that the future is for the Flex, and the other SDRs are away from. Even one of my friends.
I mean, they're all firing up on top of him here.
He want to go to the M1.
It's Echo 770DX, Connor?
You just need a radio, put it somewhere on a good place with a ventilation, and you just run it by the computer, everything. You don't need the knobs anymore. And then he changed his mind, and he bought the one without them, Ray. Yes, I agree. I'm really interested of what kind of, you have a laptop now. What kind of mic are you using? Are you using a headset over there, Ray? W2RE 871AM.
Yeah, stand by, Safe. Stand by. For whatever reason, I heard that everything you said because you're 20 over. But for whatever reason, these guys that run SSTV just fired up right over the top of you. They don't even acknowledge that the frequency is in use. Let me find another frequency and I'll get right back to you, okay?
Roger, Roger.
I'm gonna have to go low on the band.
November 4, United Radio X-ray, salam.
This is why I go low on the band all the time. 155 is gonna be the frequency. Is this frequency in use? Okay. Okay, safe. Alpha 71, Alpha Mike. Let's go to 155, 14155. QSL?
It's better if we go up, Ray. 255 is much better than 155, over.
What is the frequency you're looking for?
255.
I tried 255. The problem is there's a lot of U.S. guys up in this portion of the band. Let's try 255, QSL.
Okay, this right to 255.
Arnold, this is Alpha Mike 95 Whiskey Alpha Romeo Delta.
Yeah, no good.
Alpha Mike 95 World Amateur Radio Base. Thank you.
From your side, over.
Okay, anybody that's listening on frequency, I'm going to have to lose safe because he can't go down below. I'm going to QSY to 14155. There's just way too much QRM here stateside on this frequency. I'm going to QSY to 14155. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
155, Roger.
Roger, Roger.
Oh.
Is this frequency in use? Wow, that was a mess, huh? QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo 14155.
Alpha 71, Alpha Mike checking in.
Yeah, okay, safe. This frequency is much, much better for me. Is this okay for you? Over?
Yeah, it's okay, yes. Good business and Ken Gard, yeah. My very close friend Ken is, and we had a chat about 3 days ago on the phone as well. He visited me. Of course, you saw his picture here in my car, in my farmhouse. He visited me twice here in Qatar. Maybe one day we'll have the pleasure of you visiting us, over.
I would love to do that. Safe, absolutely. We love to travel. We love to meet friends around the world. I've been to a number of countries. I've been to Africa, I've been to Europe, I've been to Caribbean, I've been on a number of the expeditions. I've been to the Faroe Islands, so you never know, Safe. We may come over one day and visit. We're very easy to get along with. We enjoy company. There's no doubt about it. So anyway, yeah. Well, you asked the question about what I'm using for a microphone. Right now I'm actually hooked. I got a Heil boom mic, a Heil PR77 directly into my laptop. It's I'm using a MacBook Pro. It's actually my son's computer. I'm using a MacBook Pro, and when I'm home, I use my Mac Big PC, and I use the same setup. I get really good audio with this PR77 going directly into the Mac computer, but you can use any headset. Everybody that operated in the contest in WPX, they all had different assortments of headsets, and everybody had good audio. So it's really irrelevant. I just get really good audio reports with this PR77, and I'm one of those guys, if something works, I stick with it. Alpha 71, Alpha Mike, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Roger, Roger. Yes, I agree with that, Ray. Yeah, I'm using a normal mic, desktop mic here, commercial one for computers to TX from Charlie November 2 a.m. And I was wondering, I'm still searching. I didn't get the cable here because of coronavirus. Otherwise, I will order it, the cable XLR to a USB, because I have the PR80, the PR40. I'm using here the RE27 mic on my station here with the Flex 600 array. So yeah, so I know some other ham radio guys are using your station remotely as well, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Yep, that's correct. Yeah, I can't really talk about it on the air. I can't mention a name or anything like that, but that's absolutely correct, Safe. That's absolutely correct. And we've been doing this for quite a number of years. And I'm also in the tower business, as you probably know, because I climb towers all the time. Do you know I put Ken Gard's first tower up down there in Brewster, New York, where you visited? I don't know if you were there before or after the hurricane came, but he had a 90-foot tower in the back there with, trying to remember what antennas were on. Oh, he had an OptiBeam. He had an OptiBeam on there. And unfortunately, when the hurricane came in, it took one of the pine trees out and took out the guy wires. I actually put that tower up, and my wife actually built the antenna that went on top of Ken Gard's tower. And now he's in the antenna business. My wife built his antenna back then, and now he's in the antenna business. It's almost comical, but it's all good stuff, Safe. Ken's a funny guy. He likes to talk a lot. He's a character. Sometimes we friends, sometimes we not, but that's okay. Alpha 71, Alpha Mike, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Roger, Ray. Yeah, he's a very nice guy. I know him for a while, and I've visited him twice.
Ken W3JK from JK Antennas.
Yes, I know about the website of the station, and I see all the. I went deeply to see how is it going, and does the W9SN Steve rings a bell, Ray? Over.
Yep. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened with those guys. I know they were looking to do the same thing, but, I tell you, Safe, there's a lot to this than what meets the eye. There's a lot to it. The most important thing is the software. And being that we can operate from a web page makes the world of a difference. Most ham operators, Safe, are, I hate to say it, are computer illiterate. So most of them, lucky if they can even turn the computer on, let alone, surf a web page. So, once you ask a ham radio operator to start downloading software and setting up COM ports, that's it. You lose them. So we make it as simple and as easy as possible. Go ahead.
Roger. Yeah, I can imagine. I'm not very good in softwares and stuff like that.
Safe.
So how to, get everything works together most of the time, and I'm still learning. But I cannot, I can't imagine how easy if
Here's how he's operating
your
remote.
own softwares, which I believe. And if you have everything is figured out and you have an access to a web page where you control everything, and I went through your web page there, and I saw the premium and the basic stuff, and I saw the video as well, where to look, what to control, which amplifier, which antenna system, and all of which and I never seen before. Mostly, as you said, we see the commercial stuff as softwares or whatever.
Yep.
But I'm really excited about how many of your team were software engineers, and I'm sure it was, like ham radio ideas, where you get everything works together on that web page, and then customer or friends can use straight away, easily, and with no need of anything except a mic to be, to transmit from any computer.
Yep.
Ray. W2RE A71.
Yep. It's amazing. We're really a four-man team. We're only a four-man team. So you got the Lee WW2DX. He's a network guy, so he gets all the network stuff all fired up. He's into software and security and all that. Then we have Rockwell, Whiskey 1 X-Ray. He takes care of all the software here that we use on a daily basis. And Bobby, my son, and I, we take care of all the tower sites. We make sure the towers are still up standing, and the antennas and the rotators, and We do all the antenna work and install the equipment and stuff like that. But we're all talented in our own way, and that's why when others are trying to start up, it's just an overwhelming task to get all those pieces together. Sometimes it's harder to get a tower guy than it is to get a software guy. Just think about that for a moment, Safe. Tower guys are in large demand these days. I can't tell you how many emails I get. Can you travel to California? Can you travel to Texas? Can you travel here? And unfortunately, I tell them no, I can't. I only service the Northeast of the United States, so it's we're let me put it this way: we're pretty running pretty thin here. We got so many things that we can do, but just so little time and so little manpower. It's unlimited, Safe. You can do CW paddles too. We have a little box that you connect to the PC, and you can do your paddles as well. So no radio is ever needed. And you know what, Safe? I have a K30, and I have five K30s, and I have a Maestro, and I haven't turned them on in over a year. Go ahead.
Very nice, Ray. Indeed, W2REA71AM. Yeah, indeed. Amazing. Now the question is, with that nice team, who brought the idea at the beginning, and when was that, and how long did it take you to do the planning?
He's asking great questions.
Anything, Ray, over?
Yeah, you're asking all these great questions, and I'm never going to mention a name on the air because I don't want to get myself in trouble, but I can discuss how things went down. So like I said, in 2010, I built this contest station up here in the Catskill Mountains. And the reason I did that, Safe, is I have a really nice QTH, my home QTH, but I only have 2 acres of land. And I was very limited on the low bands. I was very strong on 10, 15, 20, and 40 meters, but I always suffered on 80 and 160. And no matter what I did from that QTH, I could never be as good as the big guns on 80 and 160. So in 2010, I bought this property up here in the Catskill Mountain, 20 acres on a mountaintop, 2,300 feet above sea level. And by the way, we still have snow on the ground here because we're so high in elevation. And we built this station. For contesting. But we realized that, traveling was a big problem. And we really wanted, Lee and I, WW2DX and I, really wanted to operate this station without traveling. And we started playing around with all the options that were out there during the time. We started off with an ICOM 706, in a remote rig, and an ICOM PW1. And that was our beta test. We tried that for about 6 months. The amplifier landed up failing. And then we just tried all different options, and then the bell went off one day and said, "Wow, this is really good." I remember the day. I think it was Easter or Thanksgiving. It was either Easter or Thanksgiving. Lee fired up the ICOM 706 for the first time remotely. Took a video and sent it to me. He actually worked a guy in Australia. This was back in 2011. And he worked a guy in Australia. He sent me the video, and we both looked at each other and said, "You know what? There's a big possibilities here." And then we just slowly by slowly just started to do these things. Keep in mind, at the same time, not only did I have this QTH in Summit, I had the QTH in Lower New York, and then Lee had his own QTH, so we could start off with 3 locations, and see how it would go. And that's what we did. We started off with the 3 locations, Safe, and then it took off like crazy. Go ahead.
Roger, yeah. I can imagine. Well, nice, yeah. Our hobby, Ray.
I think it's 1 o'clock in the morning there, or 2 o'clock in the morning.
Opens, and that's why. Honestly, mine here, when I, start working remote, I was, enjoying myself. As you probably know, I am a pilot, and I
Yep.
I do travel for government jobs and stuff a lot. So when I travel, and I have lots of moments where I am, I am free on those hotels around the world, and I need to connect to my radio here, and I was really doing this, but thanks to Flex Radio.
Yep.
I was doing it, enjoying my DX and chatting with my friends. So
10 over.
And then the other idea came. Why don't I, go and search for a land in Morocco,
Yep.
or and a ham radio operator there whom I can, depend on to put my radio there and stuff, and then start remote as well from Morocco when the propagation is bad here. So the idea came, I contact the guys over there in Morocco, and then Yusuf, thanks to him, he was agree. So I went there to Yusuf, and we set up the station.
Yep.
And now I'm thinking for somewhere else, Ray, to put the remote again as well. It doesn't take much really, and if there is a guy who needs help, and then help him on the station as well, and I don't mind at all. It is much fun and remote, as you mentioned there when Bill was doing it remote.
Hey, Julian.
You don't need to travel all this distance for for an hour or two on the radio, while you can do it like you're doing now by your laptop, sitting wherever place you're on with the snow outside, right? Yeah, amazing. W2RE A71A.
Yeah, Roger. Yep, exactly. You're exactly living the same thing that we went through. After we got the first 3 stations up, we started looking for other opportunities, and then we started buying land. We started buying land in the state of Maine, and it went off from there. I maintained 15 stations on the Northeast United States for remote operations. And, I tell people this all the time, Safe, especially people that live in the New York metropolitan area, where zoning regulations are very difficult, especially in Long Island, New York. It's actually cheaper to build a remote station than try to put a tower in your backyard in Long Island, because by the time you sue the town, and the legal fees and the lawyers, it's just cheaper to buy it somewhere else. And when you build it somewhere else, Safe, the most important factor, you could build it somewhere where you don't have man-made noise. The one thing that drives me crazy, Safe, is man-made noise. And that's why I build these stations on mountaintops or ocean fronts with no neighbors nearby. Because the one thing that I cannot take is static noise and things like that. I can hear a pin drop here in Maine. I hear on 20 meters. I hear all those 10-watt stations in the United Kingdom that nobody else in the U.S. can hear. And that's the reason why we do this. We try to find the best possible location, the lowest noise floor, and just remote it. I feel no difference right now, Safe, operating on my laptop than I would be here with a real radio, because I feel like the antennas are right outside where I'm transmitting from. I have no difference. I have no latency. It's just beautiful operating here from the laptop with this beautiful console that I operate from here on a daily basis. I can't imagine operating any other way anymore, Safe. Well, anyway, it's absolutely great to work you again. And I'll try to get in there on that 40-meter net one of these nights. And so I'm sure there's other guys in Europe that want to work me, or the Middle East. By the way, tell me what time it is there, and I'll let you wrap it up. Alpha 71, Alpha Mike, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Roger, Ray. Yeah, thanks, Ray.
10 over.
It's 15 minutes or 16 minutes past midnight over here.
Wow.
So it's morning time now in Qatar. We're in the
goes down, we're out of luck.
The holy month of fasting, so people tend to stay late until the early prayer of the day before sunrise, about an hour and a half, and then they go to sleep until sort of 10 a.m. and then they go to work That's the way here. Yeah, excellent, Ray. It's really wonderful chatting. I really enjoyed the QSO. We have many things in common, and I look forward to meet you in person. I've been there on Dayton, Ohio, 2013, 2015, and 2017 as well. And I've been in New York about 2 or 3 times. Next time I do come that side, hopefully after this coronavirus clears away, may God saves all of us and all countries from this virus soon. Then will be a pleasure to meet you. I don't have a helicopter to come to visit you there like Pat. I'm in his picture there with the helicopter in your backyard there. Yeah, and indeed, I look forward to meet you in person. We have many things in common, and I'm sure I could benefit things or ideas for my station here from you, Ray, as well. We will share opinions, I'm sure. I'll try to drop you an email with my contact number, and will be nice to keep in touch, Ray. It's always a pleasure. You enjoy your time there.
Right.
Stay safe.
He has a beard like my son.
There's many snows there in your area. It never snow, by the way, here, Ray.
Yeah, I know.
But thanks very much, and I'll give it to you for a final. I really enjoyed the QSO, Ray. W2RE A71AM.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I enjoyed it as much as you do. And anytime somebody has remote questions and talking about remote, I'm all ears. I've been doing this for many years now, and you know, the one thing we know that nobody else knows, well, probably more than most, is we all know the what's the word I'm looking for? The headaches. You know, the pain points. There's a lot of pain points doing this. So you know, we've gone through every single pain point that you can imagine. And getting over the obstacle to make it all work, especially doing a multi-multi. You know, us making 32 million points multi-multi was not an easy task with 10 guys all scattered throughout the U.S. and the world. So to pull that off, I think we're onto something here, Safe. And it's really a pleasure on my end to work you. You were peaking anywhere from 10 to 20 over. Your signal from your location there after midnight, which is quite amazing. It's 5:19 p.m. here on the East Coast of the United States. Good to hear you. Be safe, be well, stay home, and we'll catch you again. Alpha 71, Alpha Mike, from Qatar, from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo 73. Bye-bye.
Roger, Ray, allow me just before I go. I think my very, very close friend, W6LG, Jim from California, is listening, but I think he's texted me, he cannot hear me. I don't know. Can you give him a call, Ray, please? Go ahead.
Yeah, let me see if I hear him on frequency. I'm beaming towards you, so maybe I can hear him on the back of the beam. He may be watching me live. That's where he may be seeing me, but I don't know. Whiskey 6, Lima Golf. Do you hear me on frequency here? Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Yeah, I don't hear him, Safe. You know, I stream live. So he may be actually watching me right now from California on I multi-stream. I multicast. Not only do I do a lot of ham radio operating, antenna, tower work, remote, and all that, I also promote amateur radio. I've got 5 million video views since the beginning of the year, so he may be watching me live. Go ahead.
Wow, Roger. Well, I'll start doing that, Ray. Where are you live streaming? On YouTube, are you?
I can't, like I said, I can't talk about any business things or anything. I don't want to get myself in trouble. I'm always worried about, going over the boundaries, but it's very easy to find if you do a little searching. Go ahead.
Yeah, I understand. I can do that little searching indeed, Ray, and I'm sure I'll find you there. I'm already on Charlie November 2 a.m. Probably hear you very well there, indeed. Ray, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, Roger, Roger. By the way, just to let you know, I'm multicasting to multiple streams. And right now there's 144 people watching, but so far since I've been on in the last 40 minutes, we've had over 2,000 people check in and watch so far. Sometimes these videos that I produce sometimes get 100,000 views. Go ahead.
Roger. Well, hang on a second. I'll call you from Morocco now. This is Morocco, Ray. How be from Morocco? Over.
You're louder. You're like I said. Remember when I told you the other day when you're on 40 meters, you're about 5 to 10 dB louder from Qatar. Go ahead. Roger. Yeah, it looks like you're dropping out a little bit there. Maybe you're having a tough connection there to Morocco. Go ahead.
No, I'm from Morocco. Sorry, I have to select the mic BC, and it's confused when you have the two stations or the two radios on working, and it's amazing how technology is. Anyway, I don't want to stop you. Enjoy your live streaming, and I'll do my search as well. I'll maybe say to you hi there on live streaming. Say hello to the team. A beautiful team, WW2DX and WW1X as well, and your son there, Bob, as well. And hope to work you soon again. All the best from Charlie November 2 AM.
Delta 5, DG.
Okay, Charlie November 2 Alpha Mike. Very good. Very good. Do it quick. If you can do it as quick as you possibly can, Safe. Go between the Charlie November and your call sign Alpha 71, and I'll see you exactly what the difference is. I'll try to give you as accurate a report as I can. Go ahead.
Italy, Zanzibar 6.
Roger.
20 over.
Now this is Qatar, and same time I'm talking from both stations now. I'm having the two mics in front of my mouth. I'm talking from 871
Okay.
in Charlie November 2 AM. How copy, over?
Yep, I could hear the echo. That's incredible. I could tell you you're 20 over from Qatar. You're 20 over from Qatar. And I think you're S9 from Morocco. I'm slightly off the beam path towards Morocco, but this should not make that much of a difference. I'm not that far off the beam path. So at the moment, you're 20 over from Qatar, and you're 5-9 from Morocco. QSL?
QSL, Ray. That's copied, yeah, probably because...
This is why I love ham radio. This stuff is great.
Element JK mono band at 30 meter, where Morocco is only the Crashcraft 3 elements, so that makes a difference, Ray. Anyway, thanks very much, my friend. It's always a pleasure. You take care, and we'll be looking forward to meet you in person first, and then as well as sure I'll speak to you whenever I'm on the radio and see you spotted. Take care, my friend, and ma'as-salama, 73.
73, Saif. Thank you very much, and best wishes to you and your family. Be safe, be well, stay home. Alpha 71, Alpha Mike, thanks. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Hey, Peter, you're not the loudest, but I hear you in there. Delta Japan 7 Whiskey. Great to see the band still open to Germany. I'll give you a report on the next over. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSR, Ray, I was surprised
5-9.
to hear you. The conditions seem to be better than other days, and I also haven't checked the S meter yet, but you're very strong as usual, but not the
10 over.
W2IE, DJ7 Whiskey.
Yeah, okay, very good, Peter. You're peaking 10 over, 5-9 plus 10. It's 5:26 p.m. here on the East Coast, so I think it's probably 11:30, almost 11:30 there in Germany. You're sounding wonderful, Peter. You're not your usual 30 over, but you're 10 over. QSL?
Yeah, QSL, Ray, same here. You're 10 dB over S9. No
It's incredible.
And how about 17? I think you stopped pretty soon on 17. Have you got a problem with the setup, or was there no callers?
No, there wasn't much activity on 17 meters. After I worked you, I worked another one or two stations. Called CQ a few times, and the band just petered out on me. So I didn't spend much time on 17 meters. But to hear 20 meters like this is wonderful. I love hearing a band like this. Safe was just booming in here, 20 over from Cutter, and I think the band is in really good shape here tonight, Peter. Yeah, you're sounding fantastic. 10 dB over S9. Glad to see the band open so late in the evening. Maybe things will start turning around because the last 2 days have been pretty crummy. Delta Japan 7, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Yeah, very good, Ray.
Very good, Keith.
Conditions have changed and are much better than other days. Usual long pass to Victor Kilo was beautiful yesterday and today. Lot of stations and so no problem. And also the stations.
Oh, we had some spots today, good.
For a long time appeared. So just getting beautiful again on 20 and the summer conditions here on 20 with long openings and maybe through the night will be not too far this summer. My dog is barking, I hope.
I hear him.
Microphone. Wish you a very nice evening, Ray, and enjoy the pile-up. Yeah, it's 11:30. I'm going to bed now. All the best, Ray. W2IE, 7 Whiskey.
Yeah, Roger, Peter. Very good. Fantastic. Yeah, I hear the dog barking. Well, good to hear you. Great to see the band still open at 11:30 in the evening in Germany. And we'll catch you tomorrow. God willing. Delta Japan 7, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, 7-3. Wow, what a pile up. Okay, the Zulu Mike, go ahead.
Peter was going to call me back over.
Yeah, what's your call, Zulu Mike?
Kilo Tango 4, Zulu Mike. Kilo Tango 4, Zulu Mike.
Okay, Kilo Tango 4, Zulu Mike. Good to hear you. You're on the back of my beam. I'm beaming Europe, and you're 5 and 9, 59. QSL?
You're 15 over here. That's pretty good for the back of the beam, over.
Yeah, Roger. Yep, very good. Yeah, the band is wide open to Europe right now, so I got all three Yagis. I'm running 5 over 5 over 5 and beaming all towards Europe at the moment. Go ahead.
That sounds like this is a good fishing expedition, and you're all ready to go.
Oh, yeah, we're in good shape here. Good shape to work Europe. Okay, be safe, be well, stay home. Kilo Tango 4, Zulu Mike, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Good evening. The Hotel Bravo 9, go ahead.
Hotel Bravo 9, Foxtrot, Mexico.
Peter, do you want to move up to green?
Okay, Hotel Bravo 9, Fox Mike United from Switzerland, 59, 5 and 9, over.
Booming, keeping 5-9 to 20.
Wow.
The thing is, the antenna is only 10 meters above ground at the moment. It can go up to 18 meters, and it's just a tournament. So you're 5 over 5 over 5 to a terrific job. The name is Phil, Papa Hotel India Lima. I'm going to bed now. Thank you for the nice contact. Enjoy the pile-up. Bye-bye.
Okay, Phil, very good. Well, good evening to you. Rest well, be safe, and stay home. Hotel Bravo 9, Fox Mike United out of Switzerland, 73. Bye-bye.
AK1, Charlie, Japan, Oscar.
Holy moly.
Delta 5, DD. Golf 0, Romeo, Oscar, Juliet.
Lima, Zulu 5, Delta, Bravo.
Okay, I'm just posting to a few places here. Lima Zulu 5, Delta, Lima Zulu 5, Delta, 5 and 9.
Good evening. Just stop by to say hello. You sounded great. 5 and 9 plus 5. The band is still open. That's a great thing. Regards to Rory, the family, and your great grandfather. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Appreciate you checking in here. Fantastic. You're 59, sounding wonderful. I'm very, very happy to see 20 meters still open. QSL?
Oh, yeah, Roger. Indeed. Very good. Enjoy yourself on the radio. Regards to Bobby especially. Whiskey to Radio XL at 5 DD. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Okay, 73. Thanks for calling in. Always a pleasure. Lima Zulu 5, Delta Delta, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Bye-bye. Japan Oscar, go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Good afternoon, Raymond. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. This is IK1, Charlie Japan Oscar.
Okay, IK1, Japan, Charlie Japan Oscar. 20 to 30 over. Booming signal. Go ahead.
Roger, thank you for the nice report, Raymond. My handle is Mauro, Mike Alpha Uniform Radio Oscar. And I'm living on the west coast of Italy, near the French, near Monte Carlo.
Wow, what a signal.
And using 500 watt into a vertical antenna. You are beaming here, very booming signal, 59 plus 20. Richard, back to you.
Yeah, Roger, you're also 59 plus 20. Very, very strong signal. Beautiful audio as well. I'm physically sitting in the Catskill Mountains, 180 miles north of New York City. And I'm transmitting from the state of Maine, where I'm running 5 over 5 over 5. QSL?
Roger. I see your beautiful antenna, monster antenna on the QRZ.com. One fantastic, Richard. So many thanks for the nice QSO. See you in the future. Stay out home. Thank you for the contact, Richard. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, IK1 CJO.
Okay, great to hear you. Thanks for calling in. Be well, stay safe, stay home. Italy Kilo 1, Japan Charlie Japan Oscar, Ciao, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Ciao, 73.
Thank you, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. To Queen, Ontario, go ahead.
Italy Kilo 8, Queen Ontario, over.
Italy Kilo 8, Queen Ontario, 59, 5 and 9, ciao. Hey, Luke. Dave Jackson. 73, take care, ciao. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, QRZ. To Florida 4 again. Okay, Florida 4, Italy Alpha Whiskey, good evening, 5 and 9, 59, QSL?
My QTH is near the city of Strasbourg at east of France at the German...
Are you hearing me, Dave? QSL, thank you for calling in. A very good evening to you there in France. Fox 4, Italy Alpha Whiskey, thanks. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, QRZ. Okay, the Echo Alpha again.
Echo Alpha 4, Golf Kilo Tango.
Echo Alpha 4, Golf Kilo Tango, 5 and 9, over. Should I try 40 meters?
5959 in Madrid. My name Alfonso, Alpha Lima, Foxtrot, Oscar, November, Santiago, Oscar, Cusel.
Okay, Alfonso, thanks for calling in. 73, QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Echo Alpha 5, Gol Oscar Kilo.
Echo Alpha 5, Oscar Kilo, booming, 5 and 9, over.
Okay, over. You report the 5.9 plus in Spain. My name is Paco, Papa Alpha Charlie Oscar. You report 5.9 plus, over.
Okay, Paco, thanks for calling in. 73. I'm going to try 40 meters for a few moments and see if the band is open on 40. Now QSY 40 meters. Okay, so for me to QSY to 40, I disconnect from this station. I come over to my station profile here. I'm going to connect to the Jonesport station that has the 40 meter Yagi, the GXP 4-element 40. Let me find the frequency here. Let me find a frequency here. So now I'm on the Flex radio. It's a lot easier to find a frequency on a Flex. Maybe 150? I'm looking. Boy, it's going to be hard to find a frequency here, it looks like. This is what Maine sounds like on 40 meters. Okay, let's try 143. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? And the amplifier's off. Damn it! All right. I've seen this before. The amplifier is off. Let me restart it here. So when we lose an amplifier, sometimes the power goes out or something happens. So I just gotta restart the amplifier. Okay, give me a second here as I restart the server here. You know, when you're doing this live, sometimes things don't go as planned. So what happens is the amplifier lost the connection to the server. So all I have to do is restart the server. It usually takes about 30 seconds. If I don't get the site back here in 30 seconds, I'll just connect to the Eastport 40-meter Yagi. These are the complications that when operating remote, everything doesn't go perfect. Everybody thinks that this stuff is magical. So here we go. Let's try it again. I'm going to try 143 here. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Got the amplifier back. Okay, CQ 40 meters. Whiskey 2, radio, echo. Whiskey 2, radio, echo. CQDX 40 from Jonesport, Maine. Whiskey 2, a radio, echo. Whiskey 2, radio, echo. QRZ 40.
Mike 5, Golf Uniform Sierra. Hello, Ray.
Hello. Good to see the band open. Mike 5, Golf United Sugar. Whiskey 2, radio, echo. 59, over.
Thanks for the 5 and 9. You're 10 over 9. 10 over 9 here. Lovely signal. I thought you were dead on 20 meters, and then I think I heard you say you're going to pop up on 40 and see what's happening here. Well, you're cracking in over here, and I had a lovely day watching your video. Flying me up the beam.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I know. A lot of these videos are going around. Sometimes they go viral. Very good. You're sounding fantastic. 59, 5 and 9. I'm running 4 elements. 4 elements at 175 feet, running about 1,200 watts. Go ahead.
Roger. Well, standard here, half size G5 RV and 100 watts. So, not too bad there. Lovely to hear you on 40 meters, right over?
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking me to get on 40 meters. What happens, I usually grab dinner up here in the Catskill Mountains and then have a couple of drinks next to the fire. It's been so cold up here, we've been getting the wood-burning stove going at night. So I land up having dinner, having a cold beer or two by the wood-burning stove, and then land up falling asleep. But tonight we're going to play around here on 40 meters. Good to hear you, Gus. Sounding fantastic. Mike 5, Golf United Sugar, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
All the best, Ray. Stay safe, and we'll catch you again sometime. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks for calling in. This is Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, QRZ. Okay, Golf 0, Golf Queen Pacific. Hey, Dave, you're 5 and 9, 59, QSL?
Also, I'm very surprised. U0, HYQ calling you. Do you read me over? No.
Okay, very good, Dave. Yeah, I had a few Italian stations call over the top of you there. And I know it's quite late there in the United Kingdom. No problem hearing you. I guess Mr. Shepard must be sleeping. Take care, Dave. Golf 0, Golf Queen Pacific, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, 7-3. Bye-bye. 7-3, thanks. This is Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, QRZ. The Yankee Quebec again?
India Uniform Zero Hotel, Yankee, Quebec.
Okay, Italy United 0 Hotel Yankee Quebec, a booming 59 plus, my friend. Over?
Yes, sir. Good morning, good evening, my friend. My name is Cesare. Charlie Echo Sierra Alpha Romeo Echo. 20 kilometers southeast of the city of Rome. Back to you, over.
Okay, Caesar, very good, very good. I'm running a GXP antenna, 4-element 40 at 175 feet. Running a little over 1 kilowatt. Thanks for calling in. Be safe, be well, stay home. Italy United 0 Hotel Yankee Queen, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Ciao.
Okay, Christian, best wishes to you, my friend.
I'm on the Flex Radio now.
Back to you, ciao.
Ciao, ciao. Thanks for calling in. Appreciate it. The QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Germany 0.
Wow.
Florida 6, Florida Golf Radio.
IK1, Charlie, Juliet Oscar.
Okay.
India Bravo,
Okay. Wow, what a pile up. I'm actually posting over here.
Florida Golf Romeo.
The Florida Golf Radio. Go ahead.
Yes, okay. Good evening. Florida 6, Florida Golf Radio. My name is Didier, Delta India Echo Romeo. Your report is 5 by 8 in the southwest of France. Bye to you. W2 Romeo Hotel, Florida 6, Florida Golf Radio.
Okay, Dieter, please make the correction on my call sign. It's Whiskey 2 Romeo Echo. The last letter is England Echo. You're 59 plus 10, 59 plus 10 here into the state of Maine. Very nice signal. Thank you very much for calling in. A very good evening. Be safe, be well, stay home. Fox 6, Fox Golf Radio, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Roger, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, Florida 6, Florida Golf Radio. Thank you very much. You're now 9 plus 6 dB. Thank you very much, and stay home also, and take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, 73. Thanks. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Germany 0, Foxtrot, Whiskey X-ray.
Bravo, Queen.
Okay, Germany 0, Fox, Whiskey X-ray, booming 59, over.
Hello, Ray. Nice to see you again. Name's Gary, and we're located near Birmingham. I was upstairs actually in my lounge, and I had my AirPods on, and I had my mobile phone, and I was listening to you and watching you stream on 20 meters, listening to you have an interesting chat with a gentleman in Qatar. And I thought, I wonder if he's going to go down to 40 meters. We've just got a monobander up to 40 at the moment.
Wow, great.
So we came down and we've just warmed everything up. So nice to see you, Ray. You're 5 and 9 plus. And I'm also operating remotely using a flex radio. Only my station's only about 5 miles from where I'm sat at the moment. Ray, go ahead.
Yep, working absolutely fantastic, Gary, and congratulations on getting the remote setup working. And yes, sounding great. Your Yagi for 40 meters is working wonderful. You're peaking at 5.9 plus 10. 5.9 plus 10. As you know, the flex radio, the meter is very tight. So anytime you get over 59 on a flex radio, you're doing really good. Go ahead.
Well, I bought my first Flex in September. I'd had an Icon 7800 for about 15 years prior to the Flex. I bought a second-hand Flex 6300. I liked it so much I bought the 6400. I've got the 6300 here as a back. But great technology, and yeah, we really like it. And the antenna's an OptiBeam, a 2-element from Yagi from OptiBeam at 60 feet, and the station's on top of a hill. And as you were saying to Zabe, it's nice to get away from man-made noise.
That's right.
Particularly when you're chasing DX.
That's exactly right.
To pull those weak signals out. It really is a bane for us here on amateur radio these days, isn't it? So get more and more stations operating remotely.
That's it.
Flex, without a shadow of a doubt, have got myself into pole position with remote radios and what have you. So I'll leave you to it, right? Many calling you. And,
Flex Radio people are doing the right thing.
The effort to come and say hello to you. I'm going to turn everything back off and go upstairs and listen to you on my mobile phone. So enjoy your DXing. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, Golf Zero Foxtrot, Whiskey X-Ray.
Yeah, fantastic, Gary, fantastic. Yes, we're big fans of Flex Radio here. The technology is just incredible, and we're not using their software, but we use their equipment, and their equipment is top notch for what we need moving forward with remote operations. And we have our own solution that we use, and we absolutely love operating remote just like you are. And you nailed it, Gary. The number one reason that that most people that should build their station remotely is to get away from that man-made noise. I can't emphasize how much a quiet QTH makes when you're operating. I go sometimes when I'm doing tower work for customers, I'll put up this big beautiful tower up to 100 feet, hook the coax up to the antennas for the first time, and they'll have S7 noise, and they think that's okay. For me, I want zero S noise floor. Good to hear you, Gary, and thanks for watching. Appreciate it. You're sounding fantastic. Congrats. I'm running the 4-element GXP antenna. It's 4 elements, and it's at 175 feet here on the ocean. Golf Zero, Fox Whiskey X-Ray, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Good morning.
Yeah, okay, Ray, no problem at all. It's all working great. And I'm
Hey, Steve.
changing the antenna shortly. I've ordered an antenna from UA2FZ, which will give me 2 elements still on 40, which is great. 3 on 15, 3
That's
on
great.
20, and 4 on my favourite band 10. So I'll be a bit more spread around my bands then. So we're looking forward to that. But we've enjoyed our time on 40 whilst this antenna's been up. See you soon, Ray. Take care. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, Golf Zero, Fox Whiskey X-Ray. Go to your
Okay, pleasure's all mine. Thank you very much for calling in. Appreciate it. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, QRZ.
Delta Juliet 7, whiskey.
Oh my God, I can't believe how loud you're over here, Peter. Well over 30 over. 5.9 plus 30. Go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to get my 30 over 9 report from you before going to bed. You're picking 45 over, no problem. W2IE, DJ 7, whiskey.
Yeah, you just hit 5.9 plus 36. 5.9 plus 36 on the Flex radio. I don't think I've seen a signal much stronger than that on this radio. Go ahead.
Yeah, this antenna is doing very well on 40, I know. And your antenna as well, so you get the usual signal reports, Ray. And I heard a lot of other stations calling, just wanted to test you on 40. I think it was the first QSO on 40.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I think we may have worked on 40 before. I think we worked in the contest, I think, on 40. But, we had 4 over 4 at 190 over 110, but didn't make it through the winter. So we got to go back to the drawing board. The antennas are actually on the ground now. We had a crane take them down. But the GXP antenna, the 4-element GXP survived the winter, no problems. It's shorter boom. And, of course, the elements have coils. But this antenna works fabulous. Yes, you're peaking well over 30 S9, so you can go to bed and sleep well now, Peter. Go ahead.
Yeah, we certainly do. Very good. Sorry about the large antennas. It was a tremendous signal and tremendous success on the contest. Yeah, we had the QSO on 40 for sure. I remember we talked in between and I think before the contest.
Hey, Joe.
Frequency. When you're looking for a frequency. All the best, Ray, and enjoy 40 meters. Band is wide open. No problem. W2IE, DJ 7, whiskey. Good night.
Yeah, Roger. Very good, Peter. Very good. Yep, I'm on the Flex radio now, operating the 4-element 40, running the expert amplifier here. 73. Be safe, be well, stay home. We'll see you tomorrow. Delta Japan 7, whiskey. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Yeah, look out for you tomorrow. 73, right?
Thank you. 73. This is Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Frequency.
Okay, the 7 Alpha Charlie. 7 Alpha Charlie. Go ahead.
Victor Kilowatt, 7 Alpha Charlie. Good morning, Ray. Couldn't resist giving you a call with such a big signal like that. Name is Norm, Norway, Ocean, Radio Mexico. 59++, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Victor Kilowatt 7 Alpha Charlie, Tasmania Island.
Yeah, Tasmania. Good to hear you in Tasmania. Victor Kilo 7 Alpha Charlie. Good to get you in the log. We're working you long path here. I guess we're coming up. I'm beaming towards Europe, and I can't believe how loud you are. You're 59 plus, Norm. Booming in here. I'm running 4 elements, running 1 kilowatt, sitting on the Atlantic coast here in the state of Maine. QSL?
Yep, QSL, no problem at all.
There you go.
There, Ray. Our last contact was back in 2017. With me, you got the whole world trying to call you there. That's 73s and keep well. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, 59 plus in my log. Victor Kilo 7 Alpha Charlie.
Yeah, Roger. Booming. Beautiful copy. Good to hear you. Be safe, be well, stay home. We'll catch you soon. Great to work you. Incredible. You made my evening. Victor Kilo 7 Alpha Charlie. Thanks. While I'm on to that, everybody else, please stand by. Is there any other stations out there in the Indian Ocean or out there in the Pacific or Oceania? Please give me a call. Go ahead.
Very quiet.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anybody else in there. Boy, I would love to work into Indonesia here on 40 meters at this time of the evening. I bet you the band is open. All right, thanks for calling in. Victor Kilo 7 Alpha Charlie, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Bye-bye.
Still 7 on the back of my beam. Good condition.
Yeah, Roger. Incredible, Peter. You just you're the loudest thing from Europe. 73. Thanks. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Again. Something Alpha.
Hi, Ray. How are you?
I'm doing good. Who's that? Is that Rolly? What's the call sign? You're going too fast for me. I'm missing the call sign. Go ahead.
Lima Yankee 4 America. From many station calling for you today, over.
Oh, Lima Yankee 4 America. Very good. Yeah, you talk like an American, talking very fast tonight. Booming 59 plus. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's got good, amazing propagation this evening in Lithuania. We have a good opening to JA, South America, also for USA. Look at a couple of hours ago, it's John VY2WW at 4 hours until sunset. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I was just on 20 meters. And the band is still wide open. The band is still wide open to Europe. I had a 30-minute QSO with Alpha 71 Alpha Mike on 20 meters, so it's really in good shape tonight, the propagation. I think we may have had a couple sunspots. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know. Just as Ramadan side, so it's amazing propagation for all of our old QSO.
Yeah, Roger. What antenna are you using here on 40 meters? Go ahead.
It's 5 element long boom Yagi, 27 meter boom QSO.
Yeah, okay, very good. Is that the antenna designed by Roman?
No, it's my own design.
Yeah, okay, very good. It's working fantastic. Yeah, you're very strong on all the bands I work you on. Go ahead.
Yeah, no problem, amazing. I'll keep an eye longer, so stay safe to you. And how was the situation with your wife, over?
Thanks for asking. The wife went back to work yesterday. And she was a little tired, and then just spoke to her on FaceTime before I started operating here, and she said everything is okay. their second full day back to work, but I hope the coronavirus is out of her system because I'm heading back home on Friday. Rolly, go ahead.
Yeah, and I understand it's a stupid situation. I see, the U.S. side is more 1 million cases, so it's amazing. I mean, amazing number, of course, many million people, but it's too much, and so I think will be all is okay, and greetings to Rory and you, and so keep alive, keep safe, and greetings from Lithuania to you on board Wi-Fi.
Yeah, very good, Rolly. Very good. Well, my wife was very grateful to the amateur community. They've all sent her a lot of well wishes while she was home for 2 weeks, not feeling good from the COVID-19 infection. She received a lot of emails and gifts and stuff from the amateur radio community. So it's a big family. This hobby, Rolly, is a big family. It's really great to meet all the great people on the air here, and we're very lucky to have this great hobby. Take care. In Lithuania, Lima Yankee 4 America, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Thanks for the short contact. Yeah, but anyway, what's exactly the report on your radio, huh?
Well, I'm on a flex radio right now, so there's no preamp or anything. You're 10 over 9, 5-9 plus 10.
Okay. Yeah, you're picking 20 to 24 more in my side, big signal. John coming 25 to 30 over 9 into my side. Also look at which Dave, the V1 COD 30 minutes ago. It's also about 15 to 20 over. So I see propagation going to the US for this moment. It's 1 or 2 hours before sunset, but I think it will be much better. Okay, greetings. Dr. Peter Long, I'm on station waiting. Say hello to you, and you are lucky because you have snow on the ground, HI.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, we still have snow on the ground. I'm hoping by tomorrow the snow will be all gone. Okay, Rolly, take care. Lima Yankee 4 America 73 from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Okay, greetings, John.
Thank you. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Okay, Golf 1, Italy, Zulu, Quebec. Golf 1, Italy, Zulu, Quebec. Good evening, Mr. Shepard. 5 and 9, 59, QSL? Okay, everybody else, stand by, please stand by. Golf 1, Italy, Zulu, Quebec. Golf 1, Italy, Zulu, Quebec. Good evening, Mr. Shepard. Good evening. You're 5 and 9 with QSB. Golf 1, Italy, Zulu, Quebec. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Wow, why won't they let me work them? Okay, please, everybody stand by. Please stand by. I know a lot of people want to work me. I just want to work my friend, Mr. Shepard. Golf 1, Italy, Zulu, Quebec. Golf 1, Italy, Zulu, Quebec. 5 and 9, 59. QSL? Wow. QSL, Tom, QSL. Yes, there's a lot of people calling. It's like crazy here. So many people calling, and you're not as strong as you are on 20 meters. That's a guarantee. All right, Mr. Shepard. I know it's midnight there, or 11 o'clock at night. Be well, be safe, stay home, say hello to Joe. Golf 1, Italy, Zulu, Quebec, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, 7-3, bye-bye. Wow. Okay, take care, Tom, take care. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Victor Oscar 2 Echo Tango, VO2ET.
Okay, Victor Oscar 2 Echo Tango, you're 59 plus, 20 over. Go ahead.
Very good, Ray. Nice to hear you again. The last time I talked to you was last weekend down to the cabin. And, I was using the 3-element wire beam, but now I'm home. And I'm my old Cushcraft ATB-34 with a 40-meter kit. And you're 5'9 plus 20 in Lab City. Over. The name is Daryl.
Yeah, okay, very good, Daryl. Very good, yeah. Propagation's incredible tonight. I was just on 20 meters. Europe is still open on 20. But I decided to come over here to 40 and check it out, and boy, the band is really wide open. Europe is just booming in here. Good to hear you, Daryl. I'm still up here at my cabin, day number 20 in isolation here. I'm going to head back Friday. My wife went back to work, and hopefully by the time I show up on Friday, that virus will be out of her system. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. And last time I talked to you, she was wanting to go back to work this week, so that's good. I'm glad it worked out, sir. Just wanted to wave the hand from Lab City and tell you it's just absolutely incredible signal coming in here from your station. Congratulations on all that big stuff, and thanks for doing the work on this QSO. We'll catch you again, Ray. Enjoy the DX, buddy. Sounds like you're having a blast. WTURE VO2 Echo Tango.
Yeah, great to hear you. It's just amazing how crazy the propagation sounds tonight. We get a couple sunspots and the thing's just wide open. 20 meters is just incredible. Victor Oscar 2 Echo Tango 73 from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you. QRZ Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Okay, the only guy here at the Italian station. Italy United 2, Italy Delta United. Italy United 2, Italy Delta United. 59, over.
Roger, thank you, Ray. I was 20 meters away, but you did the QS right, and now I'm here. You're doing 59 booming signal, and 20 meters are closed now in Europe. Very good condition of 40 meters band. Thank you for the QSO. Stay safe and 73, Ray. Bye-bye.
Okay, Italy United 2, Italy Delta United. Very good. I bet you if I go back to 20 meters, the band is still open in Europe. I have a funny feeling. With just a little bit of sunspots, I think 20 meters will still be open if I went back to 20 meters. Italy United 2, Italy Delta United, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Ciao.
Thank you.
Okay, be safe, stay well. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Okay, the Charlie November 8, go ahead. Okay, Charlie November 8, a Yankee Zulu from Morocco. Thanks for the 59 plus. You're 59 plus, 59 plus. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. I'm running 4 elements at 175 feet, running a Flex Radio 6500, running 1 kilowatt. Go ahead.
Roger, thank you very much. I'm running a Flex Radio 6300. Flex Radio 6300.
No, I never worked split from the U.S. Only DX.
X-ray mic 240.
Hey, Marcos.
500 watt rate. Yes, huh?
Yeah, doing a great job. The 500 watts out of Morocco. Well, anyway, be safe, be well, stay home. Charlie November 8, Yankee Zulu, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Bye-bye. Okay, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Okay. Do you want to see if 20 meters is still open to Europe? I get a feeling if I get on, it's right now 6:06 p.m. here on the East Coast of the United States. It's midnight in Europe. And I bet if I shut this station off and connect to the other station here in Jonesport, 20 meters will still be open. Let's just give it a try. I'm going to disconnect from here. I'm going to come over here. I come over to the station profile to the left-hand side. I come over here and pick Jonesport. I come over here and connect. Yeah, that's a good idea, Connor. I could check for Japan. Turn the radio on. Put one antenna towards Japan. And see what we work here. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? I'm on 14155. Let's see if 20 meters is still open. Now, I just left the flex radio, and now I just went to the K3. Okay, QRZ 20 meters. Whiskey 2, radio, echo. Whiskey 2, radio, echo. Okay, to Florida 4 again. Okay, Florida 4, Echo Papa Victor, 5 and 5, 55, QSL. Okay, Florida 4, Hotel Papa Victor, 5 and 5, 55, QSL. QSL, good to see the band still open to Europe on 20 meters. Thanks for calling in, 73. Okay, QRZ 20 meters, Whiskey 2, radio, echo. Wow, Mike India 0, Tango Bravo Delta. I can't believe it's still open to Europe. You're 59, 5 and 9, QSL?
Yeah, good evening, Ray. Also 5-9 plus 10. I can't believe it myself there, but the band is still open. You're doing a fine trip across the pond there. 5-9 plus 10, Ray. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, on the 5-9 plus 10. Great to hear you. It's 6:09 p.m. here on the East Coast of the United States. I think it's 11:09. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct, Ray. 100% on the time there. It's about 9.
I wonder if Mr. Shepard's still in there.
Past 11 there, and the 20-meter band is running very, very well here. Quite a lot of stateside running through different bands there. But you would be the strongest. I'm listening to you at the minute there. Actually talking to you. You're the strongest station out of America at the minute, Ray. Back to you.
Yeah, Roger, very good. Well, I'm beaming the top antenna towards Japan. And the other two antennas towards Europe. I'm hoping to work some stations in Japan here tonight. Good to hear you as usual. Mike India 0, Tango Bravo Delta. Good evening from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Be safe, be well, stay home.
Okay, Ray. I just want to let you know that I'm just using the 100 whiskies from the transceivers, the TS2000, and just a cobweb antenna there. Just a cobweb, Ray, and it seems to be doing a very fine trip across into Maine there. Many thanks for answering my call. 73's take care, and I'm glad to hear that Laurie's back at
Lima Alpha Station. Lima Alpha, go ahead. Is there a station in Lima Alpha? Okay, QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio, Echo.
Golf India 4, Foxtrot, Zulu Delta.
Okay, Golf Italy 4, Fox Zulu Delta. Very strong signal from Northern Ireland, 59, over.
Roger, you're also very strong. You're 5 and 9 plus here in Belfast. The name is Paul.
QTH Belfast running about 80 watts to hex beam, and the rig's a Flex 6600. But very nice copy. Good luck for the DX from GI4FZD.
Okay, very good, Paul. Sounding great. I was just on a Flex 6500, but now I QSY to another station. I'm operating remote, so I'm running a little over a kilowatt, running 5 over 5 over 5. The bottom two antennas are towards Europe, and the top one's towards Japan. Thanks for calling in, Paul. Golf Italy 4, Fox Zulu Delta, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo 73.
Golf India 3 Kilo Sierra Yankee.
Okay, Europe, stand by 1 moment. Stand by 1 moment. Is there any stations in Asia? Any stations on frequency from Japan? Stations from Asia, Japan. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Japan Hotel, November, Golf Delta, November, Germany, Denmark. Good afternoon, Denmark.
Okay, is that Japan Hotel 3, November, Germany, Denmark? Is that correct?
Roger, it's correct, Raysan. My handle card, Kilowatt, Alpha, Zanzibar Uniform. You are report 59. Whiskey 2,
I love this stuff.
J83, November, Germany, Denmark. Good afternoon, good evening, Raysan.
Okay, very good, Kazu. I now only have the antenna on you. I'm running 5 elements at 175 feet, beaming Japan. Kazu, you're 5 and 9, 59. Beautiful copy. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee in the state of Maine. QSL?
Roger, Raysan, it's correct. New first contact 2017, April 5. 3 years ago, this frequency contact, today contact, UIS 59 plus. I am using 1 kilowatt antenna home blue, 6 elements monoband full size Yagi. I'm looking at QRZ.com, big antenna form photograph. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, J83, November, Golf Delta. Good afternoon, evening, Raysan.
Yeah, Roger, very good. Good to see the band open. Right now, here from the East Coast of the United States, I can work now Japan and now also Europe at the same time. Japan and Europe is coming in at the same time. Very happy to see this. Very good morning. Good morning. Japan Hotel 3, November Golf Delta, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo 73. Bye-bye.
Roger, Whiskey 2, Romeo Echo, J83, November, Golf Best wish and good please, coronavirus, Germany, Jason, sayonara.
Sayonara, thanks. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, QRZ.
Go Charlie Tango 2, Hotel Ocean Victoria.
Germany 6, Mexico, Charlie.
Germany 6, Mexico Charlie almost knocked me off the chair. 20 over. Go ahead.
Good evening, Ray. How are you there from Goal 6, Mike Charlie? 59 plus 10 Ray this evening, okay?
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I'm beaming 1 antenna towards Japan and 2 antennas towards Europe. It's good to see all parts of the world coming in here. You're 59 plus 10 to 20 over. Good to hear you. How's everything in England? Go ahead.
Roger, no, everything's fine with me. Everything's fine with you. Sorry, it's probably on the cluster, Ray, about 5 or 6 minutes ago. So I just
20 over.
You're booming. You're 5, 9, and 20, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. You're also 20 over, and I'm splitting the antennas. So it's very interesting propagation. I just worked a station in Japan that was well over S9 as well. So good to see. Conditions good. Many stations calling won't hold it. Germany 6, Mexico Charlie, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
QSL, Ray, thanks for picking up on the call. Nice to work you on 20. 73, good evening.
73, thanks. This is Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, QRZ.
Hey, Charlie Tango 2, Hotel Ocean Victoria.
Bravo, Sierra, Ray.
Okay, Charlie Tango 2, Hotel Oscar Victoria, 59 plus 20. Go ahead.
Roger, Ray, good evening. You are 20 degrees over 9 as well in Portugal tonight. Okay, working very well, okay?
Nice to meet you again on the frequency. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, CT2 HOV, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Excellent copy. I was just on 40 meters. The band is wide open on 40. I was working stations in Europe. I worked a station in Tasmania. And now I'm here back on 20 meters. And now I'm working Europe and Asia, Japan at the same time. Very happy to see the propagation like this. Charlie Tango 2, Hotel Oscar Victor, good evening. From Whiskey 2 Radio Echo 73, bye-bye.
Roger, Ray. Thank you very much for another one. My 73 and congrats to your station, okay? Good day. Be safe, my friend. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, 73. Is there any stations in Japan? Any stations in Japan? Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Any... Yeah, I'm looking for stations in Japan. Any stations in Japan or Asia? Make your call.
Japan Ocean 1, Denmark Zulu,
America. Good to hear you. Japan Oscar 1, Delta Zulu Alpha. Good morning. Yuki, you're 5 and 9, 59. QSL? I think it's Yuki.
Yeah, QSL 5 and 9 day. Very good evening to you. Good morning to Japan. You have a 5 and 7 here with me. 5 and 7. How are you doing, Open?
Yeah, sorry about that. The little delay there with me pushing here on the computer. Yeah, I'm doing great. Right now, incredible conditions. Right now, I'm working Europe and I'm working Japan at the same time. Very good conditions tonight. QSL?
Roger. Okay, Whiskey 2 Romeo Echo, Japan.
Yuki's always in here watching.
Zulu, America. QSL. Very interested live stream, and your stream very good. So you've got the good 5 and 7 now. 5 and 7 now in near Tokyo. Over.
Yes, very good, Yuki. You're about the same signal report. You're the same signal report. I just worked Japan Hotel 3 November Golf Delta as well, so the band is open. Thank you for calling in, Yuki, and thanks for watching the live streaming. That's how I remembered your name, Yuki. Thank you very much. 73, good morning. Japan Oscar 1 Delta Zulu Alpha Whiskey 2 Radio Echo 73, bye-bye.
Okay, QSL right. Thank you very much for QSL.
73, thanks. QRZ Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Okay, 2 Italy 0 Kilo Papa Yankee 59. Booming signal. Go ahead.
Roger that, Ray. Booming signal back here. You're about 20 over 9. Lovely signal. How's things with you, Ray? First person that says Pete. Back to you.
Yeah, everything's good. Enjoying the special propagation tonight. It's not very often that we get to work Japan and Europe at the same time. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I'd love to work Japan, but it's out of my reach at the minute now. Stateside's all the far I can get, QSL.
Yeah, Roger, Pete. Very good. Well, good to hear you in here tonight. Thanks for calling in. A very good evening. 2 Italy 0 Kilo Papa Yankee Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Yeah, Ray, last over 30 over 9. 30 over 9. Lovely signal. But wish you all the very best, Ray. Hope all's well this your side. And we'll maybe get a chat with you in the morning. So, best NBCs there. Take care. Be well. Stay safe. 7-3s.
Okay, 73. Take care. Good to hear you. I hear you in there, Rolly. Lima Yankee 4 America. 5 and 7. 57. QSL?
Yeah, that's copy. You're 5 by 9, 59, no problem. Just a big pilot and we are closing down propagation. You're 5-9, over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, you're 5 and 9 as well. 59 as well. What time in the evening? Is it there? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's 1:21. It's 1:21 QSL.
Yeah, okay, very good. I can't remember the last time I worked somebody 121 in the evening and that deep into Europe. Okay, 73 Rolly, good morning. Lima Yankee 4 America, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo 73. Okay, the Italy Bravo Sugar, go ahead.
Yeah, okay, Ray. You're 20 over 9 into London. The name's Wayne. Whiskey Alpha Yankee November Echo. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, very good, Wayne. You're 5'9 plus 10. Good to hear you tonight. You're sounding wonderful. Go ahead.
Yeah, just running a couple of 100 watts here. And the antenna's a 3-element mini beam, up about 20 feet. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, on the mini beam. Yeah, doing a great job for you. Propagation is incredible tonight, working both Europe and Japan at the same time. A very good evening. Be safe, be well, stay home. Golf 1 Italy Bravo Sugar, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo 73. Bye-bye.
Yeah, okay. Catch you later, Ray. I know we spoke before. There's quite a few other G stations trying to get through to you.
Yankee, Kentucky.
Yeah, Roger. I know there's a lot of stations calling. I'll try to work as many as I can. I'm trying to work Japan and Europe at the same time. 73. Take care.
73. Catch you later.
Charlie.
Okay, is there any other stations in Japan or Asia? Any other stations in Japan or Asia? Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Any stations in Japan? Any stations in Japan or Asia? Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Okay, let me go back to Europe. Okay, now back on Europe. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, QRZ. Okay, Charlie Yankee, Kentucky again.
Germany 8, Charlie Yankee, Kentucky. Good evening to you, Ray. Been listening to you on 40 as well. A big pile up there, though, JCYK.
Yeah, Germany 8, Charlie Yankee, Kilo. Yeah, conditions are really good tonight. I started on 20, then I went to the Flex Radio on 40, and now I'm back on 20 here. You're 5 and 9, 59. QSL?
QSL, you got 9 plus 20, and the conditions have been pretty good. They were better yesterday to New Zealand. I've been working the New Zealand guys for a couple of days, but those conditions have passed out, and North America is what's busy at the moment. Anyway, I'll get out of the way because I'm sure you've got lots of customers. G8CYK, good to hear you.
Yeah.
It's gone well as well because we're all worried about that stuff. G8CYK.
Yeah, okay, very good. Well, appreciate you calling in. Be safe, be well, stay home. Thank you for calling in. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Any other stations in Japan? Any other stations in Japan? Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Charlie.
Okay, Oscar November 4, Charlie, 59, over.
Roger. Good copy on you. You're 5'7" to 5'9", Ray. Good copy. 7'3".
Okay, good to hear you out of Belgium tonight. 6:30 almost in the evening here. Oscar November 4, Charlie, thanks. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, 7-3, bye-bye.
Okay, take care.
Delta Kilo Charlie.
To Delta Kilo Charlie, go ahead.
2 Echo 0, Delta Kilo Charlie.
Okay, 2 Echo 0, Delta Kilo Charlie, 5 and 9, 59, over.
Yeah, 2 Echo 0, Delta Kilo Charlie, returning. You're also 5'9" with me.
QSB got him.
15 miles northeast of Birmingham, central UK. QSL.
Yeah, Roger. Very good on the just near Birmingham. Thanks for calling in. Be safe, be well, stay home. 2 Echo 0, Delta Kilo Charlie, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Bye-bye.
Yeah, 73.
73. Is there any stations in Japan? Any stations in Asia or Japan? Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Any stations in Europe? Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, QRZ.
Golf India 3, Kilo Sierra Yankee.
6, Papa Mike Charlie.
Papa Mike Charlie. Papa Mike Charlie. Go ahead.
George Washington 6, Papa Mike Charlie. 5x9, 5x9. The name this side is Win, Whiskey Yankee November. QTH on the north coast of Wales, about 40 miles west of the city of Liverpool. Microphone back to you, my friend.
Yeah, very good win. A good, almost morning time, I think, there. Golf Whiskey 6, Papa Mike Charlie. Very good. You're 59 plus 10, 5-9 plus 10. I'm running 5 over 5 over 5 from the state of Maine. QSL?
You do like to make people jealous, my friend, don't you? I'm running the old J-Beam TB3 at about 30 feet. Running about 350 watts on the ICOM 7600. But it's getting me out, HI.
Oh, yeah, it's doing a great job for you. You're sounding fantastic. I got a lot of station calling, so I won't hold it. Golf Whiskey 6, Papa Mike Charlie. Be safe, be well, stay home.
Yes, my friend, your frequency. Take care, enjoy.
Bravo, Japan.
Okay, 73, take care. Bravo, Japan, go ahead.
Very good evening, Ray. Mike 0, Echo, Bravo, Japan. Steve, hope you're doing well, Ray. Back to you.
Yeah, good to see you, Steve. Mike 0, Echo, Bravo, Japan. Exactly 5 and 9, 59. QSL?
Yeah, you're 5 and 9 plus 15, Ray. Just on the vertical tonight and 400 watts. All the best, my friend. Speak to you soon. Take care.
Thank you. Thanks for calling in. Always a pleasure. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, QRZ.
Golf India 3, Kilo Sierra Yankee.
Golf Italy 3 from Northern Ireland. Go ahead.
GA 3, KSI, Golf Italy 3, Kilo Sierra Yankee. The name is Sanders Charlie, and from Derry City in Northern Ireland, Ray. Go ahead.
Okay, Charlie from Northern Ireland, Derry. Very good. You're 5 and 9. You got my name, and I'm operating from the state of Maine. QSL?
QSL, Ray, you're 10, 20 over 9 on Derry in Northern Ireland.
QSL. Great to see the band open here on 20 meters. I think it's 11:30 in the evening there. Is that correct?
That's correct, Ray. I heard you also on 40 meters as well.
You're live tonight, Ray.
As well. But I come back.
Who that?
Just me.
Stand by.
You're doing fine business.
That you, Derek?
Playing on
Harbor, over.
And,
Okay.
Brilliant. So you're doing very well tonight, Ray. The best 73 is not really any longer. You have a lot of stations calling in. I'm glad you get on. I'm only using a UCF T450, 100 watts, and the half-size D5RV. So doing the business. So fine business, Ray. Take care and stay safe. And 73.
Thanks, Steve, for the QSL. Okay, yes, your G5 RV and everything's making it across the pond tonight. A very good evening. Golf Italy 3, Kilo Sugar Yankee 73. Take care. Go ahead, Harper. You're 30 over. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're 40 over here. Big signal here, right? Sounding really, really good there. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, 40 dB over 9 over.
Oh, yeah, Roger. Yeah, you're also 30, peaking 40 over. Incredible signal, Harper. Give me your call sign again. Go ahead.
Okay, Mexico, Italy 5, America, Fox, Kilo, over.
Okay, very good, Harper. Incredible. Yeah, the propagation's really good tonight. Working both Europe and Japan at the same time. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're absolutely booming in here. Big signal here tonight, over.
Yeah. You hearing much other stations stateside at this time of the evening? Go ahead.
I've only switched on, to be quite honest with you. I just switched the radio on here, so I'm not sure what's about, over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I started off on 20 meters. I had a long QSO with safe, Alpha 71 Alpha Mike, and then I QSY'd to 40. The pile-up was just too big. I had so many people calling on 40, and I came back to 20 to try to manage it. Go ahead.
I reckon if I went with my wire antenna here at 100 watts in the 707 here, I probably could still talk to you there. You're absolutely pounding in here tonight. A solid 40 over 9 there. You're probably the loudest signal on the band here at the moment, over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I just worked a guy with 100 watts and a dipole, Golf India 3 Kilo Sugar Yankee. And he was 5 and 9, so that'd be no problem with your wire there. Okay, Harper, thanks for calling in. Great to work you. Mike Italy 5, Alpha Fox Kilo, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, no problem at all there. I'll maybe try and give you a call on the 1 and 10 over.
Yeah, okay. I'll be listening here. I'm going to operate a few more minutes and then grab dinner. This is Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, QRZ. The 2 Echo 0, go ahead.
2 Echo 0, Zulu Delta X-ray, Zulu Delta X-ray.
Good to hear you, Phil. Good morning, almost morning time for you. Maybe this is past your bedtime. 2 Echo 0, Zulu Delta X-ray, you're 5 and 9, Phil, over.
2E0ZDX, good afternoon, Ray, good to hear you. Yeah, it's 11:30 local time now. Yeah, it's coming up to our bedtime, and I'm not going to be on the radio much longer, but anyway, I just thought I'd turn the radio, and lo and behold, you're there, over.
Yeah, Roger. I don't know if you looked around the band. Is there any other signals coming out of North America at the moment?
There's maybe one or two, that's about it, but the band's fairly dead, over.
Yeah, Roger. It's sounding absolutely fantastic here. I can't believe how loud Europe is at the moment. I just worked Rolly, Lima Yankee 5 America, so the band is really open to all parts of Europe. QSL?
Yeah, Roger, Ray. Yeah, you're cracking signal. You're 20 over at the moment. Absolutely fantastic signal. Right, I'm going to go to bed in a bit. See if we can grab some more DX before I go to bed, but I'm not keeping my hopes up. W2RE 2E0ZDX. Always a pleasure, Ray. 73.
73, Phil. I can't wait to start working your mobile again. Once we start doing that again, I know we're out of the coronavirus age. 73, take care. Bye-bye.
Cheers, Ray.
Oscar November 7, Hotel X-Ray.
Copy, over.
Oscar November 7, Hotel X-Ray out of Belgium, 59 plus 10. Booming signal here on 20 meters. Go ahead.
Yes, okay, Ray. Thank you very much for the 59 plus. You are also 59 plus 10 dBs, Ray. My name is Alan Alpha Lima, Alpha India November. QSL, Ray.
Okay, Alan. Very good. Good to hear you. Incredible condition tonight. Oscar November 7, Hotel X-Ray. I think it's morning time there. You're 59 plus. QSL?
Yes, okay, QSL. Yes, it's just past, let's say 35 minutes past midnight. 35 minutes past midnight. I could hear you, let's say a half hour ago on 40 meters, but it was, let's say a very big pileup. And now I could see your call sign on the 20 meters. I can hear you.
I'm going to beam back towards Japan here for a moment.
BBC quality, my friend. In this corona time, but you are 59 plus 10 plus 20, Roger?
Yeah, Roger. Very good. Well, good to hear you in here tonight. Be safe, be well, stay home, and always a pleasure. Oscar November 7, Hotel X-Ray, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, 73, bye-bye.
Yes, okay, Ray. Many thanks for this nice, clear contact. I wish you 73s, stay at home, and keep healthy.
5 AFK, over.
Bye-bye.
Okay, 73, take care. Harper, you're only 5 and 9 now, 59. QSL?
QSL, Ray. Up to Alberta V, 20 meter Alberta V.
Up and down, but the boost was 59 and 20. Okay, Ray. Bye-bye, 73.
Bye-bye. Okay, very good, Harper. Mike India 5 Alpha Fox Kilo with your inverted V. I think you said at 20 feet. No problem. I'm still hearing you okay, Harper. QSL?
QSL, Ray. Okay, Ray. Stay safe, stay well, thanks for the call, and keep on working, over.
Yeah, Roger. 73, take care. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, QRZ.
Number 8 Kilo.
Oh, wow. Dominican Republic on the back of the antennas. Hotel Italy 8 Kilo. 59, over.
How you doing, Ray? Good to see you again on the air. You're doing about a 5 and 3, 5 and 4 in Santo Domingo, unfortunately, and I'm not able to copy you that high. Obviously, you're having your antennas
on a different direction. But it's good to hear you. Hopefully you're doing better and your wife is getting better and things are getting back to normal. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. This is Hotel Italy number 8 Kilo.
Okay, very good, Alfredo. Hotel Italy 8 Kilo. Thank you very much for calling in. Everything's well. You're very strong. Believe it or not, you're 5-9, even with me pointing towards Europe and Japan. 73, take care. Be safe. Be well. Stay home.
Thank you so much, Ray. Good to talk to you, man. Hope to see you again. God bless. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo 73. This is Hotel Italy number 8 Kilo.
Okay, 73, take care. Bye-bye.
Delta, Quebec.
Okay, Rowley wants me to try 80. I'm still, maybe a good hour. Maybe I have a shot. Let me try it. So, Rolandes, Lima Yankee 5 Alpha wants me to try 80 meters. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to shut this station off. I'm going to come over here. As you know, I have my list of stations here. I'm going to come over here and connect to Jonesport. This is the 80 meter station. I hope the amplifier is up and running. Let's see what happens here. Come over here to 80 meters. And we'll try 3795. 3795. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Yeah, okay, very good, Rolly. Yeah, we're still in daylight. Still in daylight here on 80 meters here in Maine. Maybe another hour, and maybe we come to sunset. Lima Yankee 4 America, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, 59 plus, QSL? Okay, very good. The Golf Brazil, go ahead. Okay, Yankee Lima 2, Golf Brazil. Yankee Lima 2, Golf Brazil, 5 and 7, 57, QSL? Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm not going to stick in here. I'm going to grab some dinner. So I was just on 20 meters. I worked you on 20 meters. Then I worked a bunch of European and a bunch of JAs on 20. 40 meters is just a madhouse. I call CQ on 40 meters. I can't even control the pile up. So, now it's time for me to get dinner. But good to hear you here on 80 meters. You're booming in here at the moment, Rolly. Lima Yankee 4 America, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Good evening.
Not so much Q&A. Don't have a phone for beverages for USA because we had another down a few weeks ago for thermal side, which will be move up on WPCW. But for this moment, not any beverages for USA, only 3 element low on Yagi to your direction. Okay, no, thank you today. Back to you again. W2 on my phone, over.
Yeah, okay, very good, very good. Yeah, my 5-element Yagi beam came down in an ice storm. So right now I'm on the 4 square. QSL? Yeah, Roger. Okay, very good. I will talk to you later, Rolly. Lima Yankee 4 America and Yankee Lima 2 Golf Brazil, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, 7-3. Good evening. Good morning, I should say. Okay, bye-bye, 73.
Lima Yankee 4 America, 6 Delta X-ray,
So I'll disconnect from here. I'll come over here to the left. Look, all the stations I can choose from. Let's see. Let's go back to the Jonesport 20 and see if the band is still open to Europe. So we'll do a quick connect here. See if the Europeans are still on frequency. I'm going to be back on the same frequency, 14155. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? QRZ, Europe, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Beaming Europe and Japan at the same time. Beaming Europe and Japan at the same time here on 20 meters. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, QRZ. Paul, good to hear you. Mike 7, Whiskey Oscar Bravo with the 10 watts out of the UK. So late in the evening, almost midnight for you. 5 and 7, QSL. QSB. Okay, very good, Paul. Yeah, a lot of QSB on your signal, so the band is probably closing up. But good to hear you with your 10 watts tonight. Mike 7, Whiskey Oscar Bravo, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, 7-3, bye-bye. Okay, QRZ Europe, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
November Japan.
November something chicken?
Okay, this is Foxtrot 4, Alpha November Juliet. Foxtrot 4, America, Norway, Japan. You are 59, my friend.
Okay, Foxtrot 4, Alpha November, Japan. You're 5 and 9, 59 in the state of Maine, running 5 over 5 over 5 and 1 kilowatt. Go ahead.
Okay, for your station. It's just X-beam bound.
Okay, thank you for calling in. Appreciate it. Fox 4 Alpha November Japan. Thanks for calling in. 73. QRZ Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Mike 3 DD2. Mike 3 DD2.
Okay, is that Mike 3 Charlie Delta Quebec? Is that correct? Okay, Mike 3, Delta Quebec, very good. 5 and 7, 57, QSL?
QSL.
That's a 10 watt guy right here.
557, 57,
yeah, Roger, on the 5 and 7. You're doing fantastic with 10 watts, QSL?
Roger, Ray, you're the only station on 20. You're the only station on 20, QSL.
Yeah, Roger, the only station on 20. What time is it there in Scotland? Go ahead. Yeah, Roger, on the quarter to midnight. Okay, 73, take care. Mike 3, Delta Quebec, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, 7-3, bye-bye. Thank you. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, QRZ. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Okay, to Golf 4, your call again. Okay. Yeah, so this was a good session. So we started off on 20, landed up working Alpha 71 Alpha Mike for a good 30 minutes, then worked a bunch of Europeans. Then went to 40 meters, called CQ on the GXP 4 element at 175 feet. I couldn't even control the pileup. There were so many people calling, and they wouldn't even let me work the guy I was trying to work. So I landed up QSYing back to 20. I was able to continue to work Europe, and I worked Rolly, Lima Yankee 4 America. It was 1:30 in the morning in Lithuania. on 20 meters, and then we QSY to 80. I worked them on 80. So this is really good propagation tonight. We get a little sunspots, and this is what happens. So I enjoy everybody being in here. Really appreciate it. And let's just promote amateur radio. Keep promoting. We got a lot of people in here. Share with your friends. And keep us doing what you're doing with your own videos. And let's keep promoting the hobby. We've had over 5 million video views from the beginning of the year just watching this show. And believe me, I can't imagine being so much entertaining. I would figure most people would be bored watching me for an hour and a half operate. But for some reason, 5 million video views, somebody's watching this stuff. I don't know who it is. But I really appreciate it. And it was good to do this quick run here for a good hour and a half, working pretty much the four corners of the world. Thanks for checking in. Always a pleasure on my end. We'll see you in the morning. This is Ray W2RE up here in the Catskill Mountains in isolation.